Knicks fans, pay attention because today's news is the kind that changes momentum, exposes weaknesses, and raises major questions about the team's ability to close tight games. What happened in Miami was not just another loss, it was a warning. A warning about defensive lapses, about bench production, and about a pattern the Knicks must fix immediately if they want to stay competitive in the East. And trust me, what unfolded in the final minutes will absolutely shock you. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal may completely change how you view this team right now. But before we get into it, if you're a diehard Knicks fan, make sure you're subscribed to Knicks News. We're your go-to source for daily, engaging content on all things. Help us reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers this season by hitting that subscribe button now. The New York Knicks are not done yet. It's official. The New York Knicks returned to Miami for the third matchup of this young NBA season, and this game delivered everything: intensity, frustration, hope, collapse, and a dramatic finish that left fans with more questions than answers. And today, we break down exactly what went wrong and why Knicks fans must stay alert. From the opening tip, one thing was very clear. Miami came into this game ready to address every mistake they made in the last matchup. Erik Spoelstra had a very simple mission: limit New York's second-chance scoring, and the Heat executed that mission with urgency. But even with Miami locked in defensively, the Knicks offense still found a way to create opportunities. The on-ball pressure from Deuce McBride continued to be a major problem for Miami. Every possession he touched had a chance to break the Heat's defensive rhythm, and early on that rhythm was breaking. However, this game was defined not by the starters, but by the second units. And this is where the Knicks allowed the game to slip. Miami's bench came in with pure energy: big threes from Drew Smith, aggressive shot creation from Simone Fontecchio, and a clear plan to ignite momentum at every chance. These shots didn't just fall. They changed the emotion of the arena, and the Knicks were suddenly playing on their heels. But here's the concerning part. Every time Miami's bench hit a run, the Knicks couldn't fully answer. And that's a pattern that cannot continue. As the fourth quarter began, Miami smelled blood. Mitchell attacked downhill possession after possession, putting together a quick 7 points that came off 2 left-handed scoop finishes and a physical and one in the middle of the floor. These were high-intensity, high-contact plays, exactly the kind of plays that shift confidence late in games. Then came a critical moment. A loose ball bounced toward center court. Ware dove, secured it, and turned it into another and one. A pure effort play that hit the Knicks emotionally. Moments later, a putback from Ware after a missed shot from Jaquez added even more pressure. And then Powell, with the clock working against New York, drilled a tough step-back jumper along the baseline, pushing the Heat lead to double digits. At this point, it felt like the game was slipping away, but the Knicks refused to fold. Karl-Anthony Towns stepped up, McBride stepped up, and suddenly New York had life. Towns hit a massive 3 off an offensive rebound, cutting the lead to just one single point with only 22 seconds left. And this is where Knicks fans held their breath. But despite the late push, despite the momentum shift, despite the fight, Miami closed the door. The Heat battled until the buzzer and secured a narrow win. This wasn't just a loss. This was a critical reminder that every possession matters, especially against teams that play with non-stop energy. The Knicks cannot afford these late-game breakdowns. The Knicks must fix the second-unit defensive lapses immediately. New York needs more consistency from the bench, or these close losses will pile up quickly. If this pattern continues, it will become a serious problem in the East standings. Knicks fans, here's the big question now. Was this loss just another tight game that slipped away? Or is this the start of a trend that New York needs to worry about? Because if the second unit continues to give up momentum, and if Miami can out-energy the Knicks in the final minutes, that should concern everyone. So tell me, what must the Knicks fix first? Offensive consistency or bench defense? Drop your take below because this debate is only getting started.